When the war has lasted 20 years, the Dragonets will come. When the land is soaked in blood and tears, the Dragonets will come. Find the sea-wing egg of deepest blue, wings of night shall come to you. The largest egg in mountain high will give to you the wings of sky. For wings of earth search through the mud, for an egg the color of dragon blood. And hidden alone from the rival queens, the sandwing egg awaits unseen. Of 3 queens who blister and blaze and burn, 2 shall die and 1 shall learn. She bows to a fate that is stronger and higher. She'll have the power of wings of fire. 5 eggs to hatch on brightest night. 5 dragons born to end the fight. Darkness will rise to bring the light. The Dragonets are coming.
Hello all, welcome to an important video about what's to come in the Wings of Fire graphic novel movie. So sit back, relax, grab yourself some popcorn, and enjoy the show. The auditions for this series has been very successful, and we have achieved the characters we need for part 1. So excited, and I know you too will be as well, starting next week when the cast call results come out. Today in this video, I will be explaining some very important updates about this project, getting to know the people behind the scenes, and much more. Let's start off with the plotline and how we plan to utilize this movie. Now, the comic book is pretty huge, with a lot of action and craziness going on, that we decided not to do the whole comic book in one sitting, but rather in parts. So, as you can see in the comic book, there are about 3 main parts, and the minor parts, which is the prologue, the epilogue, and also the extra, which is the prophecy. We will be doing part 1 of the comic book, where we will have the prophecy all the way to the end of part 1. Same for part 2 and part 3 with the epilogue. The date of part 1 release is tentative, and hope, if things go well, it should be out somewhere during the fall. So, we have a good set of team with the sound effect guy, our professional editor, our team music composers, script writers, and our singers to make this progress very successful. The links to check them out will be below in the description, so be sure to give them a check. First, let me introduce you to our editor guy. His YouTube channel is called Channel 46. He works with professional tools for a very long time and in charge of the editing like Pan Effects for this project. Next is our sound effect guy known as Scott. His job is to make sound effects for the movie, whether it be about dragon wars, flapping of wings, to the dripping waters and caves, and so much more. So he does play an important role. Our 2 musical composers are MX, what we call him Max in Discord, and Sinkai. Apologies if I mispronounce your name, or mispronounce that name. Their job is to make the music of the story and to compose it in a way that tells the tale without the words. Senkai is mainly working into like environmental music and character themes, and she has a great talent for nature like music, so she fits this role perfectly. While Max, on the other hand, will be working more with action, intense adventure, more of the general music that you will know pretty much, that will really build up the tension in this story. So I'm actually really excited and can't wait for these 2 guys to work together to bring their songs and their projects together to make something of a masterpiece. We have our singers that will be mainly singing in the Wings of Fire song, The Dragonets Are Coming. But that won't be finished until part 2 will come out. There may be some singing that may be some mentioned here and there, probably in part 1, maybe, but you'll probably hear them more in part 2. There is a big reason behind when I'm talking about all these music and such, especially singing. That will not be mentioned towards the end of the video. Last but not least, a simple role, but nonetheless an important one, the script writers. Alexandra, Raw Attack, and the Silent Fox are making and currently working on the scripts for our voice actors. Now that we have met the folks behind the scenes, let's go ahead and talk about what I mentioned before about the singers and musicians. This project is again owned by the Scholastic, apologies if I mispronounced that one, as well as by Thule, who is head of or author of the book. For this comic book, though, we want to make sure that you understand that it belongs to them purely, and we want to keep the comic book the same exact way. But in this way, we want to do for this project, when it comes to music, to sound effects, and anything else, we want it to be something that we create ourselves to make it unique, something of our own works. And because of this, we want to create a soundtrack for this. And I'm honestly really excited about this, and I think this could be a really cool idea. How I plan to do this, and I know most movies do this where they release the soundtrack first before the movie, I don't think that's going to happen. I would love to do something like that, but I honestly don't think that's going to happen. So it could be something where this could come out right after the movie for part one's been released, or something even before. Honestly, who knows? It depends how things go, but I'm really excited about the soundtrack, and it will be something of a special treat for any fans of the Wings of Fire to actually enjoy. We want to make this soundtrack, we want to make the music in this comic book to be something of a really masterpiece, to actually feel in touch with Wings of Fire itself. Something mystical, something magical, something really breathtaking that will really drive home of the feel of the Wings of Fire for all fans out there. And so I believe I have the team that could definitely be able to help this out. Well, that'll be all for now. I hope you really enjoyed the show. Down in the links, you'll find links to all that I've mentioned, as well as an update video about the remaining characters we have left that are open as well. So until next time, y'all take care. See y'all later.